Media Bros.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Roxy from Media Bros bringing you another episode of Character Reviewing 2. However, this episode is going to be different because I'm going to be reviewing Doctor Strange. Due to the upcoming movie, I thought this would be the perfect time to inform the masses of who this very powerful character is. Now, this video is going to be very different from the other ones because it's not going to last a typical 2 minutes. No, Doctor Strange origin is pretty complicated and I want to make sure I cover all the important bases. Maybe I should change the name to Character Reviewing whenever the hell I'm done. I don't like it.
Anyway, Doctor Strange, whose real name is Dr. Stephen Strange, first appeared in Strange Tales number 110 in July 1963 and was created by Steve Ditko. Strange was a very talented surgeon who was very full of himself. Yeah, Strange was very talented until an unfortunate car accident shatters the bones in his hands, leaving him unfit to perform surgeries. This didn't stop him from trying though. Strange tries to find ways to fix his situation. He travels to different places and tries to find cures or some kind of miracle to fix his hands. After traveling the world to no avail, Strange used up all his funds and ended up homeless. Now desperate, he performs illegal back alley surgeries for money. He continues his life until he stumbles upon a hermit in the Himalayas called the Ancient One. Now the Ancient One is the Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, which I'll go over later. Now at first, the Ancient One refuses to help Strange because of his selfless ways. However, the Ancient One's apprentice, Baron Mordo, was attempting to kill the Ancient One. Now Strange found this out and was going to tell the Ancient One. However, to prevent Strange from doing anything about it, Mordo casts a spell on Strange, restraining him from attacking Mordo or warning the Ancient One. Strange tries to desperately and selflessly try to help the Ancient One. Impressed with Strange's change of heart, the Ancient One decides to take Strange as his new apprentice and explains to Strange that he knew about Mordo's treachery the whole time. In due time, the Ancient One teaches Strange the mystic arts. After completing his training, Strange returns to New York and lives in the Sanctum Sanctorum. Now throughout his adventures, Strange would go on battling enemies like the entity Nightmare and Dormammu. So going over Strange's powers, Strange has heavily magic-based powers. He has multiple spells and majestic artifacts. Strange draws his powers from several mystic entities. The first is Agamotto. Agamotto is one of the 3 powerful Vishanti, which are powerful mystic beings. Agamotto is the most powerful of the 3. Now Agamotto gives Strange the Eye of Agamotto and the Orb of Agamotto. Other entities include Ozthor, which is an elder god, Ragador, Itkan, Watum, and Sidorak. Now, if my pronunciation is off of these, please excuse me. Strange also has a cloak of levitation, which he uses this to fly. He also has the Book of Vishanti, which contains knowledge of white magic that he uses to battle demons. Strange can travel through different dimensions and alter reality. He is also trained in various forms of martial arts and is skilled with swords and axes. Now there are more information covering the background of all the power sources for Doctor Strange, but for the sake of this video, I won't go over them. However, currently, Doctor Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme.
So what is the Sorcerer Supreme? Sorcerer Supreme is a title given to an individual whose mystical abilities is above all others in the world or a dimension. Now I'm very excited for the upcoming Doctor Strange movie and I do not know what to expect at all. Now I had several conversations with friends and co-workers about what this movie is going to mean to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. With Strange's ability to travel to different dimensions, is it possible? Is it possible that possibly in like a post-credit scene or some kind of cool Marvel thing that they usually do in all the movies where Doctor Strange is like scrolling through different dimensions and somehow he finds a dimension where there's X-Men or there's mutants, where it just bridges the gaps between Marvel Cinematic Universe and the Sony X-Men movies that we've been given that hasn't been hitting the mark a little bit, but they've been giving us a little taste of what Sony can kind of do, but we need Marvel to do it because Marvel do it a little bit better. That would be awesome. Can you imagine a world where you see Captain America fighting along Wolverine, or Wolverine and Captain America with Deadpool and all these other characters? It'd just be insane. Dude, just thinking about it, man, it's just that crazy. With Doctor Strange, that's possible. I mean, they literally have endless possibilities of what they can do with the movie, with a post-credit scene, or something, just some kind of cameo in there. And I shouldn't get my hopes up. I know it's a whole bunch of issues with legal terms and money, and I'm pretty sure Sony's not gonna hand over characters for just a 2-minute cameo? Just a 2-minute cameo of something like that? Anyway, shouldn't even get my hopes up, shouldn't get your hopes up, but I'm just saying, with the ability of what Doctor Strange can do with the different dimensions and realities, it's possible we can get something like that. So let me know what you think about Doctor Strange in the comments below. Also, let me know if you're excited for the movie like I am. Let me know if you're excited to see some crazy stuff that Doctor Strange can provide for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and if they could somehow, just somehow, bridge the gap with X-Men and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I can't stress it enough. It's been something that's been mind-blowing, that if Marvel gets their hands on X-Men, it would just change the game forever. Anyway, man, I'm rambling now. That's it. I'm Roxy from Media Bros, and you have been watching Character Review in a very long 2. This is more than 2 minutes, but hey, thank you for sticking around and watching and listen to me rant for a little bit. Y'all take it easy out there. See ya.